Good morning, Peter Goertz. I'm a psychiatrist. Believing you're a victim, what are the consequences? My intention is not at all to blame anybody for having had a difficult life. On the other hand, it can be potentially a slippery slope to blame others for your life and really cause problems for yourself if you do that. Potential, quote, advantages of believing you're a victim might be abdicating responsibility, feeling like there's no need to take initiative, you can just relax, you don't have any control anyway. Potentially getting attention, other people might feel sorry for you and you might get attention and feel better, at least temporarily. Disadvantages of believing you're a victim are potentially feeling disempowered, so not feeling like you have any control in your life, feeling depressed, anxious, having other psychological issues, and having a lack of initiative and not feeling able to take initiative in your life. If you stop feeling like a victim, believing you're a victim, that can enormously change your life. You can feel empowered, have motivation, have initiative, and feel like you have some control and feel able to participate in creating your life, at least to some extent. And that can have very positive effects on your psychological state, on your mood, potential anxiety. One example that was interesting to me, I had a lady as a patient who was on quite a bit of psychiatric medicine and reasonably stable. And she told me she had a great relationship with her husband, and he died though suddenly, unexpectedly. And I was really concerned about the patient, but then I started realizing, wow, she's doing a lot better since her husband died. And I was thinking, what is going on? And I spoke with her about that, and apparently he'd been very controlling. And since her husband died, she'd felt liberated to some extent and felt like she could maybe participate more in creating her life. So that's one example of feeling maybe some control or some ability to have control in our lives and being able to participate in creating our life to some extent, which can really be empowering. So how to stop feeling like a victim? Easy to say, don't feel like a victim, but not necessarily easy to do because things can be deeply rooted, subconscious, unconscious. There can be a history of very difficult lives, abuse in childhood. So many things might be subconscious or unconscious and really benefit from someone having psychotherapy to work on these issues and gradually shift them. And one thing that I think can be very helpful is to live our lives as if we chose everything, our genetics, our genetic problems even potentially, our parents, our physical body. Now, we may believe, actually, some people believe they chose their life, they believe in karma, they believe in previous lives, and that can help them to live life as if they chose it because they believe they chose it. But even if you don't believe that you chose your life, even if you don't have spiritual beliefs, you don't believe in karma, I would still recommend, or I feel it might be very helpful for you to live your life as if you chose everything, because that can be very empowering. Thank you.